rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your #1 Chief Rocket Nick Universe. Uncle Freezy is in the building. Salute everybody. What's good, everybody? I'm here with Coach. Coach, what's good, bro?
Salute, brother. What's good? Just at work. I'm blessed enough to be able to do this while I'm making a couple bucks. So life is good.
Life is good. It's just another case of that OPT.
Yay.
Bust around somebody.
I know I got this thing. Man, I got this style in my eye, bro. It's killing me, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this thing.
You got to blink it out, bro. They like.
Yeah, so if I be squinting on my one eye a lot, that's why.
Yeah, man.
I be trying to do everything, bro. Like keep my hands clean, put a warm compress on it, all that. Just got to ride it out.
You can ride it out, bro.
That's it.
What is it? 3 days?
Yeah, usually. Sometimes it's like 5, but it is what it is. But yeah, man.
So what's the word?
I'm just got this little cup game coming up. We got them little Giannis rumors brewing, you know. Technically,
what?
The trade that.
There are no. Really? There are Giannis rumors, bro.
In 7 days, exact a week from today is when trades can start happening, right? In December 15th. I mean, it's easy to bring up the G word a lot. Salute, Tori.
Good evening, good people.
Salute.
Are we dismissing other little mini moves that might happen for the Knicks? Have we been glazing over those things a little bit, you think? You know, it's easy to have the eye on that huge, like, the official Red Ryder BB gun in the window, you know?
Right.
For some of y'all don't know that reference, you know, Christmas Story.
That's a Christmas Story, yeah.
Yeah. But
when dude was narrating, that was funny.
Yeah. But sometimes you might need some just stinker toys, you know what I'm saying? Or some socks.
Yeah.
You remember when you was a kid, you used to get socks? It was like, but now, like when you get older, like, man, I'm excited when I get some new socks and new underwear at this age. I look forward to those presents.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I do too. I buy, so it's weird, right? So I buy, like, I keep socks for like a month and like throw them away. Yeah, I don't be one.
You one of them sweaty feet guys or something?
I'm just not into.
You hell on socks?
No, I keep socks, man. Like I usually keep. So I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit. So I don't throw socks away every month. I probably keep them maybe 2 or 3 months. But like after 2 or 3 months, bro, they got to go, bro.
Well, why would you doing to your socks?
What do you why? Just for the hell of it, or you just
right? Like I don't throw my socks away. I feel like I'm doing something wrong now.
I mean, I may lose a pair or two in 2 months. 2, 3 months. That sometimes happens, but
yo, when I say throw away, bro, I mean like, yeah, it's like shit. I ain't throwing
you don't even turn them into like. You should like get a second use for them, like make like a little rag, like cleaning rags with them or something.
Nah, bro. Nah. It's weird, bro. It's weird. That and undies, bro. Like undies, like yeah, nah. They got to get the fuck. They got.
We got to get you to make some, donate them, make some sock puppets for the kids or something.
Yeah, yo, make some Tom Thibodeau sock puppets. That's what y'all want, some Tom Thibodeau sock.
That's it.
Run it harder.
You got to make 2 little finger holes for arms so you can cross them in front of them.
You can cross arms in there. Yeah.
Man, your socks got the same lifespan as a moth.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not tripping about it. I'm not trying to be special. As a matter of fact, I feel mad awkward right now just talking about it.
You might as well get them box of like pantyhose socks from the shoe store. Just
right, because he just tossing his socks for nothing.
them disposable socks.
Nah, man. Man. So my
facts wise, how he know they 2 months old? He dumped the whole drawer.
Right? Yeah, you got to know you got to know they 2 months old. I mean, ain't nothing there like 4 months old hiding out. It ain't like your step socks.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
ain't no way. I keep my socks. I love my socks.
Freezy got sock commitment issues, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, Tori, but you remember, when the first time
you got to go.
Are they like all white socks and you just tossing them? Because I don't have any white socks.
Like your black, like ain't no ankle socks or.
Nah, I'm telling you, I'm talking about the whole rotation. Like legit, I be buying. I got a sock subscription on Amazon.
Oh yeah, God!
I got a sock subscription on Amazon, bro.
Okay.
Real.
Oh my God!
Nah, and y'all making me feel awkward. It's not like it's not.
So when the subscription comes, you throw out the old ones.
Yes.
Oh shoot!
This dude and this motherfucker laughing in my face, bro. Coach, I hate you so much right now. Bro.
I think you're the first person I know that just be throwing out their socks. Like I don't know nobody that just be throwing their socks out.
I mean, I could see maybe like an underwear rotation.
Wilding on me right now. Hey, pineapples. I need some help.
All right, dang, we gonna table the sock talk.
What about underwear? That too?
Oh, got to, bro.
Underwear is on a 2-week rotation, probably.
Nah, got to. Hey, salute to the chat. Yeah, salute y'all. Nah, man. Yo, I'm serious. Like, nah, man. I got them on subscription, man. Like they just every time the new ones come in, be at the door, man. I just throw out the old ones. That's just what it is.
Man, you a high roller, bro.
No, I'm not. Socks are like $12, bro.
Exactly. That's why it's fun to be able to keep them as long as possible. That's like even better.
Yeah, you get on Amazon. I get like 12 socks for like $18, bro. Every 2 months or something. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, my socks have like phases. Like the new crispy socks are the ones I always wear. But then when they start getting a little loose or
right.
a little thin, and then they become the walk around the house socks,
Yeah.
But
I just want to know how we got here. I wonder how many pairs of socks Josh had throughout a month.
We're talking about Christmas presents. So
I know what to give Freezy, socks.
It's crazy.
Freezy has Christmas every 2-3 months.
Right.
Nah, it's bro. I'm telling you, like I don't even do it like that, bro. Like after like a few wears, like maybe 4 or 5 wears, they on the bench. They veterans. Look up, you know what I'm saying?
What you doing to your socks though? I just want to know because nothing is wrong with my socks. Like, I wear them, I wash them, I put them back in the drawer.
But we 2 different people though. I'm saying
I want to know what you're doing with your socks.
I always thought it was wild.
I'm so curious. I need to know what you're doing with these socks that they got to go in the garbage every 2 months.
Oh my god!
When I used to see them on Amazon, to subscribe and say, I'm like, who's getting a rotation of socks? Well, I just met somebody.
Now we know. He not the only one. He can't be.
Bro,
that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. They're not just doing that for me. Bro, it's like millions of people, bro. Why you think
this thing's rotating?
You're my first one though. You're the first one I met that have socks on a 2-month rotation.
Rotating socks like it's vitamin B complex,
bro.
He's got a few dollars, yo.
Bro, don't
Freezy got a few dollars.
Nah, it's like instead of
Freezy get his multivitamins and socks in the same.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. You talking about goalie? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that, bro, all that. And I like them specific. Like if I buy a certain type of wife beater, the wife beaters show up like every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? The gray and black ones. Yeah, bro.
I get it. Those are things that probably maybe the color will fade, or you might get a stain on it or something. But what you doing to your socks? Like they in your shoe.
I know this. That's what I'm trying to say. Like legitimately, like this is not me. Yo, y'all making me feel uncomfortable about the sock thing.
I'm sorry. You said pineapples a long time ago. Let's table it.
Legit, it's not like because I gotta Tori B when the first time we was on Echo and Essence together. Remember I told you like I safety pin socks together. Yes. Like when I take them off, I safety pin them together and then put them in a hamper. Like legit, this is like a whole like, yo, Fritz out saying that y'all got me feeling weird, bro. Fritz,
you can't feel weird about the things that you do. Those are things that you comfortable with doing, right?
You're right.
Don't feel weird about that. That's
this
you.
Is like a routine, though.
You're just in a room full of people who do not do that. We don't.
Let me.
I've never met anybody who thought they socks every 2 months.
Yo, let me ask y'all this then. Have y'all ever met people that will get the cup from McDonald's and they take it home and they keep it and they just like have like mad shelf full of the combo cups in their house?
Like the plastic ones, the hard plastic ones, yeah.
The plastic ones, yeah. Like you just get like a number 6 and it got like a plastic cup in it.
Yeah, when I was younger and struggling a little bit.
Yo, I hate them people, bro.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden there was this store called the Dollar Tree where you can get like 4 big old tumbler cups.
You just go to Costco and get the giant thing of red cups and you be all right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying like my man was like, bro, you throwing away them plastic cups? Yes.
They give you free cups.
With the cups and the socks is not the same.
I'm saying is I'm saying people are all different. Like
facts.
Stuff
Big
that
facts.
Some people.
I'll never. I promise you from henceforward, there'll never be a time when I won't know what to get you. Socks, bro. Because you're going through them.
I've definitely kept some ketchup packets and reused them though. When I was single and struggling when I was younger.
Oh,
hell yeah!
I thought you was about to say right now. I was about to say you're a grown up dog. Just go buy some ketchup.
Nah, you gotta have a condiment drawer in your house.
Hell yeah!
There has to be a place in your house where you got duck sauce and hot mustard and something. You got that in your house,
right? Especially if you go to Chick-fil-A, you get some extra Chick-fil-A sauces laying around.
Now the stuff that you can't buy in the store, I'm with you. Right. The stuff you can't buy in the store, I'm with you. But
sometimes I'll be chilling in my man cave room. I might have a little something like, man, this needs a little more ketchup. I don't feel like taking my behind it. And I got my little.
I keep the ketchup packets. I take them to work.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, they're good for that too, for sure.
Yeah, like
and like mayo, like for mayo, especially because like man, you gotta open the thing.
Why does everybody had a plastic bag drawer?
Yeah, you got a dirty you got to dirty a knife, but she got a mayo packet, just whoop, you know.
Yeah.
It's either the drawer or the bag full of bags. It's one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have like a McDonald's bag that's got like Chick-fil-A sauce in it, got some Arby's barbecue in there, and horseradish. It's got all kinds of stuff.
Right.
No, you got Arby's by you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is not a thing in New York, man. I know where one Arby's is at.
Arby's is fire, bro. They're pretty good.
I haven't had Arby's in years. I'm not saying their food is nasty. I'm saying that's not a thing here. We don't have that.
They got some. They got some of the best fast food mozzarella sticks in the game. Bro, them things are fire.
And
Coach, you think the people at Arby's thought they stocks every 2 months?
Hell no.
They better all that walking they be doing.
I mean,
I just want to know.
I could see them doing it because they on their feet all day, and but Freeze be, working them phones, not his feet.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, man. So the sock thing, it go like this. If it's like a short footy sock, like a athletic sock, like anklets, they definitely gone. They definitely gone after 2 months, right?
I only rock out for the summer. Like once the white ones ain't bright white, they go in the garbage.
Right.
So like the dress socks you only wear like once every couple month or two, like those stick around.
Okay. Yeah, now those will stick around. Like the ones I get from Destination Excel, someone like that. Yeah, now those will stick around. Yeah, sometimes I have some in there that
some patterns on them.
Yeah, I got some that I hadn't even worn yet, man. So
facts, Fritz.
It's that part to
it. Yeah, that's it. Freezy had his big toe sticking out one day at gym.
Nah, me
in the locker room, and they gave him hell about it, and he was like, "I'm never gonna have a hole in my sock ever again."
So there are three things that y'all know about me. For one, y'all know I'm not perfect, and I know it. Right. Two, like when people like trying to mess with you, like I used to always fight bullies, so they knew when they teased me, I was just gonna wait till 3:00 as soon as they come out the floor. Yeah, they're gonna knuck if they buck. That was me, right? And I'm not saying I was the tough guy. What I'm saying is, bro, you know what I'm saying? But three, like some stuff, the thing y'all know about me too is some stuff I just don't care. I just don't care about, and some stuff I just honestly don't care. Like legitimately, I care more about y'all than I care about like stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like legit, somebody asks like, "Yo, man, you know something?" Yeah, whatever. But if like coach be like, "Yo, this such and such made me mad at work or something," then I'd be like, "Man, who?" You know, so that's me, right? That's just how I am. And I know everybody's not like that, but I understand who I am as a person. But whatever. So yeah, man, I got bullied that time. That dude stole my ski hat, but I grabbed the whole 3rd grade and we went up to Snyder and we was gonna jump this dude. I don't know if I told y'all that story or not.
You did.
I ever told y'all that?
Yep.
Yeah.
This dude like 17 and I'm 9 years old. He gonna take my hat. I grabbed like 50 3rd graders. We went up there. We was gonna jump him, bro. We was like fire ants compared to this dude. But anyway. Fritz, thank you for trolling me on the internet, Fritz. I really appreciate that, bro. I feel much better as a person now that Fritz is trolling me over socks. But the Giannis thing, bro. Am I the only one that legit don't really care about the Giannis thing? Am I the only?
What you mean you don't care?
Every year we have the Giannis conversation, and so I have Giannis fatigue, right? Like legit, we've been having this conversation since like 2020. Like whenever it was when he was about to sign his rookie max extension, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I hope we get him back when he was about to sign his rookie max extension, y'all. This is like after his 4th season. This dude has been in the league so long now. Every time I hear the Giannis rumors, I'm like, every year, Giannis to the Knicks. Every year, Giannis to the Knicks. Like, so when I hear it, it's like, man, y'all ain't breaking no news to me. I hear this every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if it wasn't Giannis, it was LeBron, right? Like before Giannis, it was LeBron. And then there was a look.
KD.
Yep.
Kyrie.
Yep. That's why I'm like, man, every time somebody say Giannis' name, I'm like, if they put a new twist on it, like if they say something like Giannis's dream destination has always been the Knicks, and then I'll tune in, right? But I don't have the mental capacity to keep stuffing the Giannis stuff into my Knick fandom. Like that whole Giannis room is full. Can't nothing else fit in there, basically. You know what I'm saying? And I know others think differently about it. I'm saying as a content creator, I get to hear thousands of people's input about Giannis. And at some point, I'm like, if they talk about it, okay. But I'm not going to talk about it. So.
Have you ever been on that Fanspo trade machine website?
Yeah.
You know, like how they have the trending players being traded, and
Right.
there's like a, you know, with people like messing around. The third most traded player on the list is Thanasis.
No,
That's crazy.
People are bunching him in with that because they know that's what's gotta happen. You got to take on the brothers too, bro.
Yep.
See, that's the crazy part. Like, I don't want to do that. They can stay, bro. I don't need them. I don't want them. That's a waste of roster. That's a wasted roster spots, bro.
But you're gonna get them. You're gonna get the 3 brothers, bro.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Here's my final stamp on the Giannis thing. If we got to give up more than 2 rotational players, I'm not interested. And those 2 that's stretching it. And that's only because I'm willing to take, because for the money to work, because 2 of our rotational players, they got to send Giannis and Kuzma and Bobby Portis or something for the money just to work.
Right.
So I know at least we're getting 2 other players in return.
Yeah.
So for me, anyone that talks about like, I'd give up 3 guys and all this, I'm like, man, you can't even, like, here's the thing. Coat, they can't beat us with him. Why are we gonna break up what we got just to get him and then like sell the farm to get him? Then we're just gonna be Milwaukee 2 then.
Yeah.
Like,
do you see Milwaukee's salary cap right now?
Yeah, they can't get nobody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is the only way they're going to be able to get it. Like, they can't afford to lose him in free agency.
No.
Like, they got, at this point, they're desperate. They got to get something for him.
Right.
So, I mean, if people are talking about Cat, that's not going to be enough to that's not going to be enough to give them. They're going to want something else.
Right.
And so when you add something else, there's going to be that extra money. I mean, we'll be a lot further under the cap when we do that. If we have to add OG or Mikhail or somebody like that, or Josh,
right,
that's that much more money we can get. But I don't see the reasoning in bringing in somebody for like say Cat's in the trade. Now we're gonna have a deficiency that helps Giannis. Like it helps Giannis to have a big that can shoot with him. Now all of a sudden we don't have one.
Right.
If we use Cat in the trade. It makes no sense.
So, but if you're Milwaukee, right? If you're Milwaukee, like say for instance, I'm gonna pretend to be the Milwaukee front office,
Right.
right? So for one, if I'm doing this Giannis trade, why am I taking guys from the Knicks that also have not won anything? I can't win with Giannis, and the Knicks are trying to send me pieces that have never won. So why would I do that? Plus I'm in cap purgatory, right? So why would I take pieces that I can't win with, and my salary cap is gonna be hell? If I'm Milwaukee, it makes no sense for me to do that. If I'm Milwaukee, if I'm gonna do a reset, I'm gonna reset clean. Like if there's gonna be a break, there's gonna be a clean break, right? Not some sort of I'm just gonna be the Orlando Magic 41-41 post Giannis. No, I'm gonna get a ton of draft picks, gonna clear a ton of cap space, and get a ton of draft picks so that we, in theory, can start the search for a Jabari Parker, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo acquisition at the same time like I did before because it worked. Remember, their prize piece used to be Jabari Parker. Y'all remember Jabari Parker, right?
Yep.
Giannis was the project. Chris Middleton was a hidden gem from Detroit's bench. Y'all remember when Spencer Dinwiddie and Chris Middleton was on the Pistons bench back when Blake Griffin and Josh Smith were there? Nobody remember that. I remember that, right? Because maybe my mind works funny, right? But if I'm Milwaukee, do I really want to be the Atlanta Hawks and be in salary cap hell? The salary cap hell Atlanta Hawks, is that what I want to be? No. Right? If you're trading away the best player in your franchise's history ever, then they're going to compensate me for the rebuild, compensate me for the fact that I'm giving them that player, and make my future bright, even though we're not winning games. That's what I want in a Giannis trade. Now, if you think about it from the Knicks side, like we normally do every day, we're like, hey, make the money match and the deal, and they'll take it. They're not giving Giannis away, bro. They don't have to. They can let this thing play. Giannis can say, well, I'm going to sit out games. But you know what the organization can do while Giannis sit out? They can still sell Giannis merch. They can still benefit from Giannis being on the active roster, even if he is acting like a petulant child. But once Giannis is gone, you can't sell Milwaukee Bucks Giannis jerseys no more. Not like that. Or anything related to it. So it's like one of them things, do you know what their TV deal is going to look like once Giannis is... Fritz, what is their franchise value going to be like once they trade Giannis? Is their franchise value going to decrease after Giannis leaves?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't quite agree because there is no situation where they're going to be sitting pretty after Giannis trade. Like that just can't happen. They damaged themselves way too far. Like they're gonna have to operate like Utah for a bit, where they just taking guys on the low, bringing their value up, selling them. That's what they're gonna have to do for a while.
No, they don't, because they don't have to trade Giannis. There's no world where they have to trade Giannis. He can legit go to them and say, I want to be a Knick, trade me to the Knicks. And guess what their organization has to do?
I know it changes this summer though. But Giannis gets the upper hand this summer.
Bro, they don't. There is Giannis, bro. The Milwaukee Bucks are not obligated to trade a player.
But it's extremely in their effort. Once it gets to summer, that's when Giannis starts. I don't think at this point Giannis actually has the upper hand. Like starting the summer, that's when he could start talking. That's when he could start talking tough. Now I think he's just trying to be nice.
But Fritz, okay, so say during the summer he starts talking all this stuff about not wanting to be in Milwaukee, right? Legally, what does the organization have to do? Was legally?
You could hold on to me, and then you lose me for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but think about this scenario though. He waits till the summer, and the Knicks mess around and win the championship. What the hell we want with him anyway? Why are you got to get him for?
I don't think the Knicks are there yet, but I'm not putting us favorites for anything.
But he said if though. The if was the.
I said if we mess around and win the championship, we're definitely.
We'll still be interested.
I hate putting any solace in Vegas, but them dudes are pretty smart. And
Chicago was winning championships, and they were still switching them guys out.
When you're top four, yeah, but they weren't switching out best players. Fritz, come on, they were swapping out role players, bro. As good as people say Horace Grant was, he was a role player.
Yeah, but you have to. But if you ain't got the best hand, you want the best hand.
I mean, yeah. I guess you can say that with the whole Warriors, when they got KD. Like, what the hell they need KD for? I mean, they didn't have to blow up their team to get him. That was the difference.
Yeah, that was a loophole. The KD to the Warriors thing, there was a really weird loophole that Golden State took advantage of.
But, like, my mindset is if you got a team that's already making the finals and possibly winning it, what the hell you need to blow some of the team up just to get them for?
You have a bunch of teams that are like leveling up, young teams, that players who have the opportunity to take leaps. No one on the Knicks have the opportunity to take leaps. Like, this is our team. You hope they can hold it together, and like smoothly hold it together. This team, other teams, like, yo, I'm just waiting for this guy to pop. I'm waiting from this 15 point a game player to become a 25 point a game player. There's nobody on the Knicks.
How many young up and coming teams came to fruition though in this league, bro? A lot of them fizzled out.
I know, but you have to take them.
What happened to Boston's thing? They won once and they were done.
It was money. Look, they didn't manage their cap properly, and it was money. It was only money that stopped them. Money that stopped them.
Look at the Bucks, what they did.
Yeah,
and held
on to some players too long.
Right.
If I want to keep it a buck, we've been one and done for the last 7 years in the NBA.
Yeah, I know, but the Bucks had a nice hand. They had a nice hand, and they just didn't give it up. Like, you knew Chris Middleton wasn't going to get better, but you held on to him 2 years too long.
Yeah, and that center they had, Lopez.
Lopez, but you held on to him too long.
They held on
too much money.
What's his name too? They held on to Portis too long too. Portis is not getting. Bobby Portis is a jump shooter rebounder now. Like, his defense is not what it was, and he doesn't put the ball on the floor like he used to, right? And so even like a Bobby Portis is not, and you don't expect guys to be that their entire career, right? But it's these things happen, bro.
You gotta take risks. There's at some point, like, you have to know when, like, you have to give up a player too early. People say, "Oh, he's still good," but you got to move on. You have to go cheaper. This league is like ruled by finances, cheap talent.
Right. But what I'm saying is, the Knicks don't have to, with how competitive we are at the age we are, with all our guys in our prime right now, we don't have to reach for another guy their age or older. At this point, if we're going to add somebody to the mix, it's got to be a younger star.
I would love for them. I would love for them to do it.
That's going to keep it going. Like when some of these guys are in a perfect world, you hope to get somebody that's in their mid-20s starting to ascend that takes the mantle after our older guys start aging out. You know what I'm saying? That's like the perfect world.
Right. Yeah. Perfect world is getting rid of Cat and getting someone who can replace him. Like, if you got rid of Cat and got bought low on somebody.
Right, like that's all I'm like.
Hold on.
But it takes risks.
Why in a perfect world getting rid of Cat is the thing?
Well, he's at the point where he's 2 years off. He's eligible for extension. He's a $50 million player who's probably in 2 years become a $60-something million player.
Yeah. Well, he's in the 7-foot danger zone too, age. You know,
yeah,
7-footers start to kind of things get scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, just for that reason. But as far as his talent and his worth as a player, that's not why. I would only do it for the business part of, you know, at the end of his contract, he's going to be a 33-year-old center.
And you know what? But here's the thing, though. Basketball is not played in a classroom, and it's not played with a calculator. Mm-hmm. Basketball is played with a ball and a basket on a floor, mm-hmm. right? And so when we speak about these things, the thing is that Cat is a Hall of Fame level center. Right. And these Hall of Fame centers don't come along often enough in this era. If you have one, you got to keep one. Right.
Yeah.
And so because the thing is we could, in theory, we could say, hey, man, Cat's getting old. And then you look at the new centers that enter the league. The new centers that are entering the league, they don't have Cat's skill set or anything close to Cat. Depending on your basketball philosophy, you could say, I don't need my big to shoot threes. I just need him to be a rim runner that can switch defensively, right? Mm-hmm. And I can have 3 of those guys on my roster.
The new centers in the league aren't even centers anymore. They become skilled guys like Wemby that are center height, but they actually do other stuff.
Right.
And it winds up the centers of the league become the 6'10", 6'11" guys that aren't athletic enough to do the crazy things them guys do.
Right.
They're the new centers of the league, like the chubby power forwards.
Yeah.
that don't do all them skill things like the SARS and the Okonwus and Jalen Johnson size guys. Those used to be centers back in the day.
Okay.
Height. Now they're coming in with skills that aren't traditional center skills anymore. Like Mitchell Robinson is the last of a breed at his age. Like his age group was the last of that kind of center. There ain't centers like that ever again. That's just the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the thing is with like the archetype of player. The thing about archetype of player, if a player has a unique archetype, you have to pay him, regardless of position, right? Like you have to pay SGA top dollar because he is point guard, the point guard height you want. He can score. He can do all these things. Does he jump out of the gym? Does he run real fast? No. But for pound for pound, what he does, he's so unique. You have to pay him. It's the same thing with Wemby. If Wemby was 6'11" or 6'9", right, we wouldn't be saying these things about Wemby because we've already seen Kevin Durant do a lot of that stuff and is better at it. But since Wemby's 7'7" or 7'6" or whatever he is, and is doing these things, man, it's like you're gonna have to pay that man because of the uniqueness. Because in theory, if we just say, you know what? Why do we need Cat when we have Ariel Hukporty? Right? So Ariel Hukporty can do some of the things we want Cat to do, but Cat won't do it. And then say we trade Cat for just whatever, just take the $50 million off the books. Right? So, but when you take that off of your ledger, then you put this pressure on Ariel Hukporty now, because now you want him to do some of the stuff that the guy that just left did easily. But Hukporty can't do those things.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to make another roster move. Now you're like, well, you know what? We just need to trade for a guy.
Oh, I'm not saying I want to trade Cat. That's not. I hope people don't take that from what I just said. But
No. We did.
It's knowing when to exit. It was knowing when to exit, when to turn something over.
Right, to maximize at his highest. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, and that's why for me, trading Cat for somebody that's older than Cat don't make sense. Like, to me, the only universe that I'm willing to part with Cat is if we get one or two young, high-level players that are younger than them guys that can carry the mantle when Brunson starts getting too old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what we need. Like, if you told me we were going to get Anthony Edwards and Trey Murphy or something, like those guys combined, I'd be okay getting rid of Cat for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's the trade I want. Just that type and that age range.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we need to. I would take a gamble. Like, I wouldn't trade. I would like if I'm gonna get.
Yeah, Miami ain't giving us where.
Bro. If I would like to pair Cat with someone who's better. I would like Cat with Bam. I would take Bam and Cat over Giannis and Cat. You know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't bother me.
But you gotta tell it. But why would you do that though? Like, what's the reason behind it?
Someone who's a rim protector, a good defender.
Like, what about if Triple J was here with Cat?
Memphis loves Triple J. That's their cornerstone. That's their identity. Actually, they don't want Ja to be their identity. They want Triple J to be their identity.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is, because Fritz, the thing is I agree with you on the Cat thing, right? I disagree with some of the things that people say about Cat, right? Mm-hmm. Like, some of the things people say about Cat, I think are people just don't know what they're talking about, right? And it's no disrespect to them. It's just like you hear certain things people say about Cat, and this clearly people don't know basketball, right? And so, like, when you say certain things about Cat, you're like, Cat don't do. And then when you ask, well, who else does it? And then they're like, oh, this one guy I saw this one night does it. Like, that's, an anomaly. That's not the thing. My thing on Cat is, no, I'm not giving Karl Anthony Towns an extension. Now, with the next 2 years that he's here, I'm totally going to embrace him as a Knick. But in 2 years, I'm not paying him 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Nah, because I don't want to pay a center a long-term deal and we watch it age like Joel Embiid's extension. Right? Hey, Coach, Joel Embiid got the max, right? And the other night he was 4 for 21 from the floor. That's the reason why I agree with you. I'm hoping I'm saying it in a way that makes you know what I'm saying. Like, Cat right now, like, whenever from right now through the end of Cat's contract, I'm gonna love him as a Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick, and all that stuff, right? But when it comes to when his contract is up, hey, say la vie, brother. It's been nice. It's been real.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to pay that man because when you give him a new contract, you're not paying him for what he did. You're paying him for what he's gonna do. Right. And do I want to pay Cat through his 33 through age 37 seasons on max money?
We did this. We did this already. We should have learned from Patrick Ewing.
From Pat Ewing, yep.
And no one loved and wanted him there to the bitter end than me, but we made a mistake.
Yeah, hey man, the thing is with Cat and others. And others, there are other guys on the roster too. I don't want to talk about it right now because I don't want to, tip the apple cart, so to speak. But some guys that depend on energy and athleticism, when they get to a certain age, when they can't run as fast or jump as high, you want to pay them 4 more years to be an energy guy. And I'm going to be like,
they can't do it.
I don't want to pay them in them years, bro. And there's no disrespect to him, bro. It's the coach. Yeah, hey Fritz, I'll tell you this. Fritz, you remember when we played sports, right? You remember how we running up and down the field or whatever, you look at your shoe, you see a shoe untied, you stop a minute, tie your shoe, you get back up and keep running. Bro, do you know what it's like tying your shoe today? I had to put I had to put a fucking scuba mask on, bro. Coach had to put on one of them damn. I had to put
bro, on TikTok, we talking about socks again. I saw one of these little like bracket things where you put your sock on there and you put your foot in there. Yes. I actually thought about looking into one of those.
Right? Yeah, man. And, So that's what I'm saying. Like, and the difference is age. As you get older, like say for instance, I will pay Jalen Brunson for the next 10 years. Like Jalen Brunson to me. Don't even have to ask for the extension. I already have the extension queued up because his entire career, he depended on craftiness and not athleticism. He depended on guile and skill and will and technique and fundamentals. So Jalen Brunson at say 37, hey man, yeah man, whatever. Take this 1 year deal at 37, right? I'm gonna pay Jalen Brunson from now to like his age 37, 38 career, right? Age seasons. Mm-hmm. But guys like Mitch and Cat and those guys, I can't, and this is not knocking Mitch, right? Because y'all know I love Mitch. What I'm saying is the archetype of player, right? When they get into that 32, 33, 34, I can't see pay. Once Mitch gets into that 32, that same place Cat was at, I'm saying I'm throwing Cat Mitch the deuces also. Right?
Could Mitch even get there?
Oh,
that's the question right now. Could he even get there?
I hope so, man. I hope so, because Mitchell Robinson gives his team a lot, bro. And I don't want to throw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to turn this into the Mitchell Robinson hate fest. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander in my mind. What I'm saying is, if y'all understand my point, the point applies to everybody. If Randall was here, I'd be saying the same thing about Julius Randle, bro. Like once Randall gets to that age 32 window, I'm like, if Hartenstein was here, I'm like, once Hartenstein get to that age 32 window, bro,
But that's what ran Randall out. Like the Knicks didn't want to pay him that money because hey, when you're gonna be depreciating,
right?
You're gonna be not only that, you don't even have the height. Like,
right.
Like, well, luckily for us, these guys are all pretty much 30 and under. So this conversation is kind of moved. We don't need to worry about this right now.
Right.
These guys got at least 3-4 years under the belt. So
yeah.
You know, we in good shape. We ain't got to worry about our players aging out on us.
So Tori B, so what are we gonna do in the meantime until they get there?
What you mean? We gonna watch them. We gonna watch them win.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to
We gonna
see
watch them win.
because
Yeah.
what I was saying is until they get to that point, we're gonna love them.
So we
Right?
gonna watch them win.
Yep. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Man, I'm not saying anything bad about them. Until they get to that point. That's where I am with it. So, yeah. See where Giannis got us, bro. See how Giannis be having us.
I was very, very quiet because you had said you had Giannis fatigue, and then y'all spent like 35 minutes talking about Giannis. So I refuse to add to it because I got trade fatigue.
Me too.
I just want to talk about the players on my team right now, not the packages we could put together to get rid of them. I'm good.
Right.
I'm like so over it. I don't want to have one more conversation about a package to trade away the players that are on my team.
That time of season, like
not for me. I'm not a GM. I'm a fan. I watch basketball. I do not work in the front office.
Like
but everyone fans their own way, and
I get it. I said me. I didn't say you. I know. I didn't say Fritz.
But I'm saying we're being objective content creators, and this is fortunately or unfortunately the rhetoric that is in the forefront because the trade deadline's coming.
I said for me.
You know,
I didn't say for everybody. I said for me.
Yeah. So
I didn't ask for an explanation. I get why y'all talking, and I get why I'm quiet.
All right. I mean, I said my piece was if it's more than two people, I ain't interested, and I was ready to move on after that myself too. So,
right. Yeah, and if for everybody that just got here, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Our likes have been low here recently, man. Yeah, we got to get them likes up, man, and these comments up, man. So if y'all watching, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And all that stuff. If not, man, I'm gonna send Fritz. I'll send it to your house with a calculator. Fritz is gonna legitimately trade y'all away.
Yeah. You don't want to have Freezy out here being a foot model with his right side.
Yo, I'm Tempo. Yo, real talk, man. To my older crowd, if you 40 and up, man, make sure y'all take care of y'all. Make sure you take care of yourself. If you 40 and up, you're not a spring chicken no more. Make sure you take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
That's real talk, Freezy.
You
go to the doctor.
You do the pedicure. You do that on a.
Make sure you schedule that prostate exam, boys. It's got to be done. I know you ain't looking forward to it, but when you hit 45, 50, you got to do it.
Coach. I know a coach go on with it. Yeah, but hey.
I'm speaking as a medical professional. That's you have to do it. I haven't done it yet. I'm bad myself about it.
Yeah.
You don't go to the hammer and nails.
You only got to do it. You got to do it every 10 years, right?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't had my first one yet, technically. So.
Oh man, they lowered the age.
I'm talking
I got mine when I got a colonoscopy at 42. I want to say whenever what's the Black Panther? He played the Black Panther when he got sick.
Chadwick
Boseman. When Chadwick Boseman got sick that year, I went and got my first colonoscopy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make this. I'm not trying to make this a man-woman thing, but man, ain't in no rush for that one.
I get it, but unless you want to die,
right? I mean,
from something that is totally preventable if they catch it early.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You could. I don't want none of y'all to get sick. Please go get yourself checked out. I do believe they may have lowered the age. I don't know if it's 45 or 40. It had to be 40 because I know they lowered it pretty low.
Yeah, I know it's at least. Yeah, it's like 45.
It used to be 50.
Yeah, it used to be 50.
They lowered it. They lowered the age.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, but in terms of, and I appreciate the advice from everybody too, man, because this is like real talk. Like our communities, we struggle with the most basic level stuff. We can have such an improved quality of life if we just took care of ourselves. and advise others around us. Not put pressure on family members, but just remind us, like, hey, make sure you go get yourself checked. So, yeah, man. And so I appreciate y'all for that. So, got a question for y'all. I had this question all day, right? And I was trying to ask behind the scenes first, but I couldn't get a hold of anybody, so I'm just going to ask. When does improvement become more than the task itself? Like, when does improvement become more of a task and distraction versus a evolution, like getting better? Like, have y'all ever do y'all know people that tinker too much? Is a person on this panel right now that tinkers too much? I'm not gonna say their name.
No, people do tinker too much. Like, sometimes you try to get perfection instead of like having a good product, and it could be counter. It's not positive because you spent too much energy on improving instead of like, it's just not good. It can happen in sports, because you could drag the team down. Like, instead of the team can't have fun because you sweating the details too much.
Right. Okay. What do you think, Coach? Like, when does tinkering become too much?
When you haven't seen your current plans finish or come to fruition. You know what I mean? Like for instance, if we would have got rid of Tibbs after year 2, then we didn't have the patience, or like we tinkered too much or whatever.
Right.
We gave him his certain amount of years to figure it out. We gave him some pieces to play with. You could say Rose kind of let me see. I mean, we always been tinkering with our roster, bro. Like, we're guilty of it right now.
Right.
Like, this is the first year we ran it back. I mean, yeah, we added 2 other guys with Yabu and Clarkson, but this is the first year we ran it back in a minute.
Right.
So, to me, I would like to see this run its course, because I think we have these pieces that like playing together. They have chemistry. So, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it work out before we blow it up and change it again.
Right.
And Uncle Mitch is a great babysitter, just so y'all know.
He's fantastic. Him and the baby were the same time too.
Yeah. I think switching things when there's like no need. Because you've seen teams like do that all the time. Like Phoenix should have been great. They tinkered too much when they got that new owner. They just didn't want just KD. They want to just, I want not only the good roster, I want the best roster of all time. And you just tinkered with it too much, and you gave up too much, and you just screwed everything up.
Hey, Fritz, you know what? I was gonna, and that's a great point. This is what I want to say to Knicks fans, to my people, to my family. Listen, man. Winning a championship is not about having the physically most gifted player in the NBA. Does it help? Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, it helps. But being a championship franchise means you have to have a top 5 to 7 owner. You have to have a top 5 to 7 front office, a top 5 to 7 coaching staff, a top 5 to 7 roster, a top 5 to 7 support staff, and the fan base has to support what you're doing. Right? Like, for instance, if we just who's the best player in the NBA right now? SGA? Right? Okay, so if SGA is the best player in the NBA, right? If we just traded everything for SGA, gave them everything they wanted, and then built around SGA, that doesn't guarantee a championship. What guarantees a championship is building a championship organization from the top down. And I know when you say build, it doesn't make sense because you should be building from the bottom up. But at the same time, when you build this thing from the top down, right, then you have these things where, for instance, you can have the best roster in the world, but if your owner is wilding out, you're not going to win championships. Ask me how I know. Right? Ask me how I know when about a team with a top 5 roster and the owner, which at that time that was bonkers, why we didn't win a chip. Right? The thing is with it is this. Golden State OKC showed us the blueprint. Right? Get you an owner that cares a lot, but hires smart people, right? And knows how to treat people, right? Knows how to treat people, right? Get you an organization that is balanced. Like, you got to have your analytics people, you got to have your cat people, but you also got to have your basketball people. You got to have balance, right? There can't be a world where the analytics people run everything, because you'll never win and you'll look funny losing, right? You'll win a bunch of games, but you'll look weird when you lose, right? It's just what it is because there's no basketball to it. And so in our case, where the owner is slowly climbing into the top 10 of owners, I honestly think he might be 3rd or 4th best owner in the NBA. In my opinion, that's where I think Dolan is at this moment. He hasn't always been there, but that's where I think he is right now. And then you look at the front office. I think the front office is probably a top 10 front office. I think they're somewhere between 11, 10, 9, somewhere like that. I don't think they can't be above 8. Right? The coaching staff is probably somewhere in that same range of 12, 11, 10, 9 in that area. Mike Brown's coaching staff. The roster is probably top 4, maybe top 3, maybe top 2 when they're healthy. Right? And then the support staff, we know our support staff is the best in the game. We know our support staff is top 1, nobody better. Right? But you need all of them to be in the top 5 to 7 in order for you to consistently be a championship level contender. Because when your organization, like when you have weird, y'all remember how good the Memphis Grizzlies were? Remember the Tony Allen Memphis Grizzlies, Zach Randolph, Mark Gasol Memphis Grizzlies? Their ownership was a mess. Their ownership, Fritz, when I used to go to the games, like we went to, I think I may have gone to, Coach, did I ever tell you about the whoop that trick game? When I was in the building, I was in Memphis. They were playing the Knicks, and they had everybody in the stadium chanting "whoop that trick."
Yeah,
like these little 4-year-old girls, blonde hair, clapping "whoop that trick," and I'm like, "Yo, what kind of?" They're not gonna win nothing with this mentality. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna win anything with. And they had a talent. Y'all remember the old Sacramento Kings with Mike Bibby and them, and their ownership was a mess. Mm-hmm. You're like all that talent, and the ownership is a mess.
They ain't mess now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You hear the crazy stories.
But here's the thing about that kind of sums it up with the whole star searching and all this stuff. Even the guys that are the consensus top 3 or 4 players in the league are not complete players. They have shortcomings either on defense or there's some parts of their game that are lacking.
Right.
And that's where the front office and the coaching staff surrounds them to fill the cracks, pause, in their, in their game. The chips in there aren't like Jokic has to have certain guys around him. They got to have defenders. They got to have certain guys that play a certain way around him for them to succeed.
Right.
Same with Giannis. Giannis, as great as he is, he's not the greatest shooter on the outside. He's not great at free throws. And especially of late, he's been a little bit injury prone.
Right.
So you look at Luka, you look at SGA, like all these guys have other weaknesses in their game that no one talks about, because when we look at other people's stars, they think they're the best thing since sliced bread. But then when we look under the microscope of our own stars, we make the big deal about some of their weaknesses, and we spend less time praising the great things they do that are so elite. That's why you got guys like Mitch on the roster. That's why that's why we picked up OG and McHale, because they knew how great Brunson and Cat were at one thing, and they needed to get guys that fill their cracks. Pause,
Right.
on the defensive end. So that's how you make a team, bro. There's no such thing as a perfect player. Like it's never existed. Even Michael Jordan, LeBron have parts of their game that weren't the best in the world. It's like that's what you got to just. That's where the X's and O's in the game of chess comes into play with basketball. You just have to learn what moves and pieces when you got the queen going all around the board like this. You have all these other pieces. You have the pawns, the rooks, and that's what we need. You got to have them right pieces. And to me, right now, we're well on our way to having those pieces.
Right.
So,
okay.
So I mean,
it all has to work together.
That's why for me, I'm over the whole like Giannis part of it.
Yeah.
Like, come back to me when this don't work in 2 or 3 years and his contract's almost done. Then we can think about it. But until then, I want to see how this crap works. I like where it's going.
Right.
We're fifth. We're fifth in the league in points allowed. That's all people have been begging for. I don't care how it looks or you think it looks. This is a results game, bro.
Right.
The results are the results. And the results say we've given up the 5th least amount of points in the league. And with an offense like we have, that's all we've been begging for. That's all I've heard these last couple of years. Oh, we're only 12th in defense. We're only 15th in defense. We need to be better than that. Well, we may not be defending threes as good as we'd hoped, but what are we going to hold everyone to 90 points? In today's NBA, we're not going to do it.
Right.
So, yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I've never been like all in. I'm about being smart. And not only that, but there's times like you have to take some risk. I think Giannis is just it's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk. But we know a bit of change will happen between this deadline and next summer. So if there is a time to make a change, it's during this time.
But we have taken some risks, though. If you think about it, we
I think we've been pretty team.
We
I mean,
took the risk.
he hasn't taken since Brunson. Brunson was a big risk, but we haven't taken too many.
Josh Hart, that was a risk.
Nah, man. What about all the trade assets you gave up for Mikal Bridges? That's not a risk.
That's a risk.
That's huge. That's more so than Brunson.
Yeah. We're running. It was a risk. We're counting on Mitch this year. We didn't trade him. We kept him.
But
that's a risk. That's a risk we took.
So far.
All right, I understand the risk thing with what Fritz is saying, because at some point, you gotta empty the clip to see if you could, leapfrog some people. So I understand what he's saying. Like, do you hold on to your assets and wait on organic growth internally, or do you bust your shot? Do you bust your clip? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So depending on which side of that you are on, it could be situational, right? Because if you're an organization that's always busting your clip, you may need to slow down and do some organizational internal growth organically, right? To find some type of balance. In my mind, Coach, I think the answer to what the Knicks need is easy. I can name the player right now that will give you what the Knicks need, right? And probably be cheaper than what we think.
Oh boy. What's that?
Jeremy Sohan.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah,
I like him. Right.
So and Fritz, the thing is with Jeremy Sohan. So
I said San Antonio likes him too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what they got. But
Sohan wants a bigger role, and his role is diminishing there.
Yeah. That's the thing this summer. Like, we get access to 2 picks. That's when you could make some kind of noise for that. But that's like one of those risks. Like, hey, can I?
Wait, let me cut y'all off right here. So why wouldn't why does this Sohan thing work for you? Because I was gonna say why it works, but so y'all got why would it work for y'all? What's y'all opinion? Why it would work?
Because he's a multi-tool player. He's got great size. He can defend multiple positions, and we don't need offense. And he provides all the other things we'd love to have.
Yeah.
And he's cheap.
Not only is he cheap,
and he's 22 years old.
And I think you can extend him at a reasonable number. Like, there's some players, like some people keep on talking about, there's some player, oh yeah, just grab this player. You grab that player and all of a sudden they want $40 million. I don't think you get Sohan. I think you can get Sohan maybe this summer and you give him a quick extension and it ain't gonna be $40 million.
Right. Because and here's the other reason why he's enticing right now. Like San Antonio, for some reason, he's on his last year of his deal right now. Yeah. So he's got a tradable contract.
But it's again, I mean, I don't care nothing about no money, bro. You don't throw dollar bills in the basket, bro. Right? You don't throw dollar bills in the basket. Like, basketball is one on the floor. That's how you drive up your value. Like, the reason why I'm saying that Jeremy Sohan is a fit is because he does all the things that your current wings do, right? He does all those things that everybody on the roster does, except shoot threes, right? He is the epitome of the Swiss Army knife. Now, you can play him with your wings and turn your defense all the way up. Or you could play him when OG Anunoby pulls his hamstring, right? Like when OG pulls his, I'm just using OG for an example, right? OG pulls his hamstring, you do. when Mitchell Robinson doesn't play in back-to-back games, when Mitch is out, Sohan's not going to play center. But what he will do is be the weak side rim protection guy for Cat, right? And for Huck Porty. You add size to your rotation. The fact that he's young is a plus. But he does those things. He does those things that we would like to see Mo Diawara do. Grab rebounds, dribble in transition, athletic, right? All those things, right? Like you can legit. Now, the thing is, everyone wants to get paid. Everyone, for the most part, wants to have a bigger role. Everyone wants to have more minutes, for the most part. Everybody.
Yep.
But when you add a Sohan, right? A Sohan that might be attainable because he's in a situation where he might be being phased out of San Antonio, but he's too young to have sit on your bench, right? Like, for instance, we're not going to get Jonathan Kuminga because the asking price is too much. And when you get him, his extension price is going to be too much. Right? But if you like the Tari Eason types, if Tari Eason had handle, he might be Jeremy Sohan, in my mind. Right? Because he's a switchable defender, elite. And I'm not for sure if he feels this way or not. But there was a time when this kid's idol said his idol was Dennis Rodman. Y'all remember that? Remember when Sohan was going through the hair stages? He was like, his idol was Rodman. He wants to do the dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can add a Sohan, and I'm not saying I'm absolutely right. This is just me. This is how I feel in this moment about Sohan. You bring him in. You bring this guy in on, say, limited assets. You add him to a rotation with Mike Brown that wants to get up and down the floor, wants to disrupt in transition, wants to play half-court defense. The only thing with Sohan is him and shooting the three, right? He's not going to add that. Like, the shooting part is going to be problematic.
Right.
Yeah.
What you talking about getting him now?
Yes.
How we gonna get him?
Yeah, I don't think San Antonio would give him to us. But if there's another trade, I think if he shook loose in a trade, if he's part of another trade and you take him from another team, that makes sense. But I don't think you can go up to San Antonio and say, hey, give me Jeremy Sohan, unless you talking giving them OG and Anunoby. They ain't talking.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So would you say?
Chris,
No,
OG.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't think San Antonio would trade him to us, straight up. I think if he was part of another trade they were doing,
they would do
something
it for
else
Josh
they were
Hart.
doing. No, not really.
No. That's exactly what that team needs, is a Josh Hart type. And I don't want to get rid of Josh Hart. That's not what I'm saying.
I think unless there's some huge trade happening, Josh Hart will be here till at least the summer.
Yeah.
Wow. This went way out of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
ain't that what usually happens?
Josh Hart, man, this dude plays 16 minutes a game.
Yeah, but that's how hard San Antonio is holding on to these young kids. Unless San Antonio's we're not giving up any of these kids.
I don't think he's on the level of Josh Hart, but I think San Antonio thinks that Sohan is that level.
Nah, bro, they don't.
They don't want to give up nothing. They said even for Giannis, they said that all the kids is off limits.
But here's the okay. So the thing is, historically, San Antonio is not a trade team. They just don't.
They don't.
San Antonio has always been a bunkered in team. They're like, we're going to trust a process in order to build this team. I think they may do trades maybe once every whatever amount of years. It's like, you know how the Knicks will pull off like 13 or 14 trades or transactions in a year. San Antonio will probably have like 4.
Yeah.
Right. And most of them are bringing in guys or letting guys, but they don't do.
They trade for picks. Like they trade, like you'll see them trade for picks. Like if they're done with a guy, they're trading him for picks. They're not trading him for a player.
Yeah. That's
You know what I mean?
their philosophy. They're not going to trade for Brunson, even if we would gave them a very favorable price for Brunson. They still won't do it. That's not who they are. Right? That's just, that's just who they are. They won't.
Yeah.
But even when they traded DeJounte Murray, right? Even when they traded DeJounte Murray, they didn't want to trade DeJounte Murray for money. They did it so that they can get an expiring and 3 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So
Always picks.
You draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't trade for and to me, in my opinion, if they valued Jeremy Sohan, they wouldn't be playing Harrison Barnes as much.
Yeah. And this is extension year. This is when they should be talking money.
Right.
And he's at the point where, well, maybe they'll, to be fair to him, be like, hey, we can ship you out if someone give us the right price.
Right. Yeah. That's just, so for a Sohan, when you look at, so I saw a thing where you have Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Steph Castle, Harrison Barnes, all playing 25 minutes and above, right? They bring in Dylan Harper. They have Julian Champagnie, all wing guards, wings. All those guys are playing more minutes than Jeremy Sohan right now.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, if they felt that way about Sohan, they would be playing him. Right? That's how I feel, right? Right. Now, it's not one of those situations where it's like, how do the Knicks feel about Pacom Dadier? Well, they don't play him. Well, it's because he's super young. Jeremy Sohan was a starter before Wemby got there. The old coach, El Jefe, whatever his name is, he had Jeremy Sohan playing point guard. Y'all remember that?
Yep. Yeah.
Remember we were like, they tanking hard, bro. They got Sohan playing point guard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now, when you look at, I don't think they value him like that in terms of on court. They do know he's an asset, and they value him differently as an asset. But I do believe, like Sohan coming here, like solves so many issues for us. I mean, it would be crazy. Like you add a rebounder, you add a defender, you add some nasty, you add some Coach, what's that Cypress Hill song from back in the day? These dudes are talking about they crazy.
Yeah.
Insane
Don't you know?
remembering.
Yeah, insane remembering.
Yeah, you add.
I thought you mean like hits from the bong. Maybe that one.
Oh, I did.
Hits from the bong.
It's out what you passing. You missing the hooter of the funky boot. You remember?
Inhale, exhale.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's probably by adding that type player. I think he could be in theory. Like I don't know, Fritz is probably right about San Antonio, but in theory, a lottery pick that has diminishing. He's not a fan favorite of the new coach, and so he's getting less minutes. and he's probably being not weeded out. That's a strong way to put it, but he's probably being
phased out.
Phased out. Yeah, he's probably being phased out, but they still like him long term. So his price may be a little weird to people on the outside looking in. Yeah. But for the Knicks, though,
but he's in the last year of his organization. Contract. So they're running the risk of losing him at the end of the year. So that they might be in the business of getting what they can for him.
Well,
before he leaves,
it's San Antonio's a different organization. Like,
yeah, they're different.
Fit is everything. Fit is everything. So it's like, oh, you could be good, and we still don't want you because you're just not a fit.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like New York. It's like, oh, you good. We ain't gonna let you go. We gonna have to find a spot for you. Like, nah, they like you're a Lego piece, and you gonna fit right here, or we ain't gonna use you.
And I don't know if y'all ever lived or visited that area. People are different, bro. Like Fritz, like I used to live in Texas like in the late 80s, early 90s. Hey man, that whole area is different. There's like you know how like New York is like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
There's like people like people and people are like loyal. Like that's what I learned from Texas. Even some of my colleagues that live in Texas right now, and that they're still like that, right? People calling me today, like, hey man, what you doing? Like I was like, hey bro, like you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like the people from that area specifically, they're different, bro. They have like a different mindset. I'm not gonna say bunkered in because I don't want to make a reference to Coach, what's the thing that happened? The
Alamo?
Yeah. But people in that area, man, they're just different. The vibe is different. So it's not like Atlantic Ave in Brooklyn, bro, where it's like you better watch yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Coach would know better than all of us.
I was just waiting to see where he was going with it because I'm.
Yeah, it's like Coach knows better than all of us.
Right.
Coach ain't from San Antonio, bro.
I mean, I'm not from here, but I live here now.
Coach lives here right now.
Yeah, well,
I pass by the stadium every night going to work.
Welcome to the Spurs at Night podcast.
And Charles Barkley was right.
Yeah, the food is great down there. That's what I was saying.
They got the big man there, big women and big men.
Caramel churros.
I added to the population.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I was in Florida, but I moved here last year.
Yeah.
It was 7 months ago now, 8 months, whatever long it's been. But no, man, it's a. What's cool about San Antonio is they do have a small, city life. They got, they got a little culture and stuff, and they got every little restaurant or store, or mom and pop food you need, fast food place.
Right.
But then you can go far enough away from it where you still got like you still feel like you in the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like I travel like 15 minutes out of the city, and it's like farmland, bro. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah. But the mentality is though what I was talking about, like the folks that I know from Texas are like that.
They
like that. So
like
damn near clean, bro.
They don't like what they be doing over there in Dallas. Like they'll trade you in a heartbeat over there.
Yeah, in Dallas.
And the football team and the basketball team.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care
how good you are. Like, oh, Micah Parsons, you can go to Green Bay. Why not? Oh, Luka Doncic? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson, nah, he ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah,
We'll just let him go.
But coach, the main thing, you know why I'm high on Jeremy Sohan as a fit for the Knicks and
Hell
not
yeah.
as a player. The thing is,
That's the dude with the crazy color hair, right?
the
Man.
Rodman fan, yeah. But he got handles though, right? And the thing I like about him is on them plays where they try to do weird stuff, the unorthodox stuff to Jalen Brunson. He legitimately is a ball handler. So he's going to give you the wing stuff, and you know what? Ben Simmons. You're getting a shorter, crazier version of Ben Simmons. That's got dog in him.
But if he's open, he will shoot the three. Though.
He will shoot it.
He's gonna look for it. He's kind of like Josh with the three.
You know what? He kind of reminds me of maybe early Artest. Like before he was like a really good scorer.
He's like a skinnier Anthony Mason,
right?
Or like a skinny Anthony Mason.
Yeah, and I see where Fritz is going to. I don't man, Ron Artest's defense is legendary. I think Sohan is very, very good. I see where you're going though. I see where Fritz is going with it. Like legit. He to see a 6'9", 6'8" athlete. The only thing though is when he get to New York, bro, he can't be wearing them shorts, bro. He can't be wearing them panties he wearing in San Antonio. Yeah, cut that shit out, bro. You gotta you gotta grow up, bro. Like legit out here, you can't be wearing them extra small shorts, bro. You're a grown up, bro. You gotta be responsible out here in these streets, bro.
I mean, he's still only 22 years old, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm not trying to start the hype train because IKBM Dre will legit call me and tell me off. Right. The numbers. Like, okay, Dre, I did it.
No, I think he would like it. It's like, what do you have to give up type thing. But I'll be crunching the numbers a little bit.
Nah, I mean, like,
say he gonna get him over here for you.
Yeah, I'll get him over here.
Yeah.
Call for now.
Right. Like, nah, man. So I'm not giving you homework. I'm just saying that I think in terms of a basketball fit, he's that.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, he can be your ball handler. You know what I'm saying? To have guys move off ball. He's a decent enough passer to hit cutters. Right. He's good at pass fakes. You know, he can manipulate the defense. He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but we've had
he's already what we hope. He's already what we hope DOR becomes.
Yeah. And the iron. So what is he? 2 years older than Diawara. So he's 2 years older than Diawara.
And this is his fourth year in the NBA.
Yeah.
So he came in young. He was only 19.
Yeah. But I don't think an unorthodox player would scare New York because we've had Josh Hart running around the court doing unorthodox stuff all the time. So it isn't like this is like such a crazy idea.
Yeah. No, it makes basketball sense. It may not make in terms of transaction sense. I don't know if the transaction part of it is there, but in terms of having him and Cat on the floor at the same time, you can have him be your. If you put him, Deuce, OG, Mitch, Deuce, Bridges, OG, Sohan, and Mitch on the floor, I don't think a team would be able to get a shot up.
Yeah.
That's our
all defensive unit. You don't get the score now.
Right.
But he's very versatile. He's kind of like, like the Thompson kids. You know how the Thompson kids, they'll be at any position. I think he's kind of like that kind of kid. You can kind of slot 1 through 4 type.
Right. And the thing is, in college, he played center some, like point center. I don't think in the NBA you want him to do that, but on switches, I don't think he's out of place. Y'all know, and it sounds like a stretch when I say that, right? But y'all remember when Tobias Harris was guarding Cat in the playoffs? Remember that? Nobody remember that?
Yeah.
Say it again.
When Tobias Harris was guarding Cat in the playoffs?
I don't remember the result though.
No, so what I'm saying is if you can imagine a smaller player guarding a big, so you can bring the double team against a big, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So.
Hey, I got the perfect idea, bro. We can send Yabu and Dadier over there. They can be with Wemby, his countryman. And we'll take Sohan, bro. There you go. It's all fit. The money works and everything.
Well, they're all from France, right? They all French.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, you think that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Tony Parker could be the coach, bro. I mean, just go all in.
There you go.
Yeah, Eva Longoria could be the cheerleader, man. Just yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say Diawara maybe, but
yeah, Diawara too. He French too. If they have for Diawara, man.
You know what I'm saying, we got 3 French guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just food for thought. So just something to think about.
I've always liked him, especially because I saw him. You know, when they were, like you said, they were actually running him at the point. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they had him playing.
He came to the garden with that Grinch green hair, tried to ruin our Christmas, but Mikal wasn't having it.
No, Mikal wasn't having it.
But
if y'all remember his defense that day though?
Yes. He played well. He was the bright spot. If they would have won, it would have been because of
him.
him.
Yeah, that hair was bright.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It was definitely the pun was not intended.
Right. Yeah. Hey, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap up here, man, so I can get out of here and get prepared for the next morning drive. I want to thank everybody.
What time you doing it?
8 o'clock.
You really gonna do it at 8 or 9
a.m. I'm gonna try to do it at 8 a.m. I'm gonna try to do it for 90 minutes. So I'm trying to keep all the shows to like 90 minutes. Yeah, like have them be 90 minutes and things of that sort. And then that way we'll have topics to talk about on all the shows. So instead of like having talking all the topics out on one show and then be like But thank y'all everybody for coming through, hanging out with us. Chat, y'all were amazing as usual, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. If it's your first time here and y'all finding this and you're like, hey man, what is this? Who are these people? Hey man, subscribe to the channel so you can find out later. We're gonna holler at y'all. Peace, everybody.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view